You know those days when literally it feels like nothing is going right? Like you try to open the door and your shirt gets caught, or you go and you're driving and there's traffic, or you hit your head on something and it just seems like everything is compounding and you're just like, I'm so done with this day. Like it just seems like this day's out to get me. That's really how today feels. It's one of the most frustrating things because you work so hard on trying to be in a having a better attitude and having a better mood, and then it just seems like all these things are happening and it's almost like it's just like the day's out to get you. But the thing is like, number one, the truth about all that is that your mind's literally trying to find reasons to confirm the idea of your day's ruined and all these things. That's how the subconscious works. So literally, like, if you know a certain person that's attached to a car, let's say it's a gray car, right? And so you never really seen that car before, but now that you know that person, you associate that car. Now you see that car everywhere, even if it's not your friend that's driving it, right? That's the reticular activating system. That's the exact same thing that happens when you're in a bad mood and you're saying, oh, my day's ruined, I can't do anything about it, oh, it's just like this day's out to get me, all these things. Then your mind is really looking for reasons to confirm that. And so and I catch myself doing that. It's almost like self-sabotage, where you're literally like, you're not purposely trying to do something that's going to annoy you or piss you off or get you in the mood, but that's what you're essentially doing. It's just very, very subtle. And so the whole thing is, number one, you need to catch it, and number two, you can have a choice to either do something with the current mood that you have. Like me, what am I doing? I'm benefiting by being productive. I'm making this video even though I'm literally pissed off. I've been irritated all day. It hasn't been going my way today, but I'm not choosing to say that's what's going to happen for the rest of the day. I could have an amazing day, and that's what I'm doing, but I don't even care. Even if I don't have a good day today, I'm really going to choose to use my current mood for the better. You can choose to just sit around or go to bed early and just not get your work done because you're pissed off. But how many times are you going to be pissed off in life? Probably is going to be a good amount of times, even if you are someone who has a good attitude and is always working on these things. And so if you're someone that's pissed off, use it in your workouts, use it as motivation. And I want to tie this into feeling disrespected, which maybe I'll make another video about this, like, separately. But that feeling when you're just getting disrespected or walked on is one of the worst feelings, because people think that you're not like stern, right? They think you're some doormat, and it's like they have no idea who you actually are. And like with my current situation, it's like some people cross the line, they overstep, and they get disrespectful. And me being nice about it, I don't right away confront them. But there's times where you genuinely just have to confront the situation. I mean, obviously it depends on what happens, but you have to confront it right there, because if you let things just pile on, it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. It's just like the little kid that gets picked on and then he doesn't do anything about it, and so then it just keeps happening and it gets worse and worse and worse. And eventually the kid's getting beat up, because he didn't stand up for himself and say something or do something back or tell somebody, right? And so that's the exact same thing that I was going through. It's like some people are super disrespectful, and I feel like that's a part of how people are raised nowadays. They just think, because see social media, everyone just talks trash about each other, and they think that they can just do it in person. That's totally fine. But the thing is you just have to be better than them, and you have to choose to number one, confront them. Obviously depends on the situation, but also use that aggression and that irritated feeling, that disrespected feeling. If someone made a comment about you being overweight when you're trying to lose weight, if someone is making you feel like you're a doormat and they're just taking advantage of you being nice, it's like, that's where you shut that shit down right away. And then that's when you use the aggression as fuel. You could use that to be lazy all day and be pissed off because the day's out to get you. Or you could go and hit a crazy workout, and now it's like, who has the power? Are you giving them the power by not doing anything with your life? Or are you gonna take the power and do something with it? You're gonna hit that workout, you're gonna hit your steps, you're gonna make sure you track your food, even though you really don't want to, and your days really, really piss you off. Still decide to do the things that it takes to succeed. And I'm not just talking about, this goes deeper than just weight loss, but if you're talking about if we're talking about weight loss specifically, and someone's disrespecting you, or you just feel like you've had a day that's just out to get you, you could easily overeat and get back on track tomorrow, right? You could tell yourself that. But why? Why not just use that aggression as motivation? If you're feeling disrespected about someone who's making a comment about you or being disrespectful, or they don't even believe that you can lose the weight, or they're making comments, oh yeah, right, yeah, we'll see, you said it before, you need to use that as fuel. You can't just use that to let them win. You have to literally use that fuel and be like, you know what, I'm not gonna let them win. I'm gonna do exactly what I said I was gonna do, and then watch how they treat me then. And it's like, this is just something that I feel like everyone can resonate with, because not everyone's gonna have a perfect day. You know, I genuinely work on my thoughts and my attitude all the time, and I feel like it's gotten so much better over the years. But there's still days where it just seems like, you know, life's literally trying to, you know, mess with you or throw stuff at you. But number one, that's, like I said, that's also, you gotta make sure it's not just your mind, you know, trying to confirm those things and trying to, you know, literally just have that be the truth, right? And then if there is things that are going on and you're genuinely trying your best to keep a good mindset about it, and it's still happening, then you gotta use that aggression to do something about it. So, you know, I hope this video gets you to want to, you know, really act and take action and use the aggression you have towards your goals.